Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and this is a 1968 Chevelle with a big block under the hood, making north of 530 horsepower. It's backed up by a 4-speed, bucket seats, black and beautiful, man. Chrome bumper looking sweet, grille looking awesome, cowl hood, the margins looking great on everything. Just an amazing build on this beautiful car. And check out the Cragars, man. Every hot rod's gotta have a set of Cragars. And it's wrapped with Mickey Thompsons in the front, BFGs in the back. And check out this interior. Center console, Hurst shifter, tack on the center, on the steering column there, 3-spoke steering wheel. We've got gauges on the steering column, gauges under the dash, seat belts in the back, package tray looking sweet, headliner looking good, dome light working, dash pad looking awesome. These 68s are sweet, man. I was actually out doing the test drive on this earlier today, and we had a blast driving this beautiful car. Just laser straight. This black paint, man, you cannot hide anything with black paint. It is slick as can be, straight as an arrow. I tell you what, my hat is off to the body man that did the body work on this car. Chrome looking sweet back here. Of course, 2 keys to pick from, and I picked the wrong one. Look inside the trunk there. Absolutely beautiful. Spare tire, jack. Always lift up the mat. Look at that. Beautiful under there. Wheel well looks good. Always check the lips on the deck lid also. Always check the gutter system here. Look at that paint work there. Brand new rubber here also. I always step way back and look down the side of the car. Check out the reflections. You can see the reflection of our sign there. You can see the reflections of the bar. You can see the reflections of the tile floor, the lights. I mean, it's like a big old black mirror laid over that car. She is absolutely beautiful. And at Vanguard Motor Sales, we don't do any consignment whatsoever. So that means we own this Chevelle. So you know, we spent the time to check it out before we laid out our money. Now, the first thing we do when we get these cars here to the shop is we get them up on the lift and we run them through an inspection process so Tom can accurately answer all your questions when you call him at 248-974-9513. Now, he answers his phone 7 days a week and practically 24 hours a day, so you can call him anytime you would like. Now, if he cannot answer your questions, he will call me, and I bet I can answer your question because I've been doing this for about 35 years, and I'm using all of that experience every day to help you park your dream in your drive. We got us a black 68 Chevelle big block with a 4-speed. I'm not sure it gets any better than this, guys. Cowl hood, awesome exhaust, black car. Let's go for a ride. This thing is sweet, guys. We got a big block Chevelle right here, and we can deliver it anywhere in the world. You just give Tom a call. He will go over the whole thing with you. just how easy it is to ship this car wherever you live in the world. Now, if you need some help with financing, we can help you out with that too. We work with about 4 different bankers on financing. They make it really easy. They take care of all the paperwork for you. You don't have to do a thing but make that phone call to Tom. He will take care of everything. Now, Tom can answer just about every question you have on this car. So you just give him a call. He answers his phone 7 days a week and practically 24 hours a day. You just give him a call whenever you feel like it. Now look down here on the dash. We got a tack up here. We got the speedo down here. It's got an aftermarket radio in it here. It's got some aftermarket gauges here under the dash. The 4-speed's feeling good. Now the car does have manual steering. It feels real good. It's got the manual transmission. The exhaust is sounding awesome. And she's black and beautiful. Now we're right outside the Motor City and we are very close to the airport. Even though we do sell about 95% of our cars sight unseen on the internet, we invite you and encourage you to come on in and check the cars out in person. We're always bringing in new inventory. As a matter of fact, we bring in up to 50 new cars every month. So keep a close eye on us. Now we're gonna get it up in the air for you right now, show you the beautiful bottom side, then we're gonna pop the hood and show you that beautiful big block. All right, we're underneath this black Chevelle now, and it is pretty under here. You can see the frame straight as an arrow, floorboard looking good, the trunk floor, 3-inch exhaust looking great, disc brakes out back, shocks look new, sway bar looks new, great looking cover on the 12 bolt, even got a Susan B. Anthony coin in here, 342 gear in here, and it is a Posi. We got new brake lines here. The guys check everything out here. We got aftermarket lower control arms. Looks like stock upper control arms. We got the extra braces that the SS's had on them. We got aftermarket drive shaft here. We got 3-inch exhaust up here too. Floorboards here all look nice and original, and they're in beautiful shape. We got brand new brake line going from front to back, and it looks like it's stainless. We've got fuel pump mounted here to the frame and brand new fuel line, it looks like, front to back here. I always look at the low area in the frame right here on these cars. And you can also look inside the frame in these holes. Everything here looks good. M21 on the 4-speed trans. Jet-coated headers are looking good. Stock appearing bell housing, stock appearing clutch linkage. Brand new brake line going left to right, and we do have disc brakes up front too. Everything up here is nice and clean. Front frame horns look nice and straight. We got a big sway bar up here. The bushings look like they're in good shape. And again, the guys will check out all the steering gear. Chrome on the front bumper looks good. Chrome on the back side, all nice and clean. The wheelhouse is nice and clean. Good looking Cragars. Of course, Cragars on a Chevelle is exactly what you need. And then we got some sticky Mickeys up front. 215/70 15s up front here. That black paint right down to the bottom edge, looking good. And if you can get a finger in behind the front fender, always a good place to check for corrosion. That is nice and smooth. I always run a hand behind here, checking the back side of the rocker. It is nice and smooth. And look at that pinch weld there. See where those two pieces of metal come together, how nice and clean they are. And look at the paint work, even on the bottom side of the rocker, looking beautiful. And then out back, of course, Cragar's back here too. And we got more rubber back here because this is where the horsepower's meeting the road. We got 275/60 15s back here. And of course, check that body work right down to the bottom edge of this quarter panel, and it is looking sweet. Now let's get under the hood and check out that big block Chevy making the horsepower. All right, under the hood here, we've got a 454 that's been bored out to 461, making 530 horse is what the previous owner tells us. It's got aluminum Brodix heads on it. It's got an aluminum intake on it. It's got a 750 Holley 4-barrel carb on it. It's got some great looking Edelbrock aluminum valve covers. MSD is what's making the fire in the distributor. It's got power brakes, chrome alternator, cross-flow radiator, Optima battery. This is the fuel regulator controlling the fuel pressure. We got a fuel pressure gauge right here. The firewall is nice and clean. Now the heater core is in, but it is not hooked up. Everything under here is nice and clean. You can see the pulley there on the fan is all chromed up. There is a fan clutch on the fan there. Everything about this thing is beautiful. Even the paint work on the bottom side of the hood's beautiful, man. She's the 68. She's got a big block. It's got a 4-speed. It's black on black. Guys, call us 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your drive.